Former President Thabo Mbeki will on Thursday deliver an inaugural lecture about the late former Zambian President, Kenneth Kaunda. Kaunda contributed immensely to South Africa's transition to democracy in 1994. Former President Mbeki, a fierce champion of Africa's renaissance, is expected to focus his remarks on the state of the continent and what can be done by Africans using lessons from Kaunda. The Drakensberg Boys Choir will also perform for Mbeki. We're now joined by SABC's international news editor, Sophie, Mokoena, to tell us more about this. Sophie, a very good morning to you. Can you tell us more about what's happening where you are?
As you pointed out, you know that the former president has just celebrated his 80th birthday, and therefore there are many people who are visiting him to wish him well. And this time around today, the Drakensberg Boys Choir will be here to sing a happy birthday song for former President Mbeki. But I think it is also an occasion for the boys to speak to the former president. As you know, that he's doing a lot of work in terms of empowering the youth in South Africa, particularly on issues that are related to education in two provinces, that's the Eastern Cape and Mpumalanga. And they have indicated that they would want, as a foundation, to extend the work that is being done by the foundation and patron, former President Thabo Mbeki, in terms of assisting young people on issues that are related to education at school level in particular. But of course, as you pointed out, he will be traveling to Lusaka, Zambia, where he's going to deliver an inaugural lecture on former Kenneth Kaunda, the former Zambian president. You know that former President Mbeki spent time in Lusaka during exile years, and that's where you had the ANC offices, and he used to be in Lusaka most of the time with the then former president of the ANC, O.R. Tambo. And when he speaks about former President Kaunda, he has a beautiful story to tell. I mean, he has met many former leaders, particularly those who were involved in the formation of the Organization of African Unity. I'm talking about leaders such as Mwalimu Nyerere, and it is very refreshing to hear how he relates his experience in terms of interacting with these leaders. And I think the Kenneth Kaunda Foundation took a decision to invite him to come and deliver this inaugural lecture, and we expect the former president to do justice to this lecture, because he knew former President Kenneth Kaunda very well, but he couldn't attend his funeral. You know, it was at the height of the COVID-19. But with me, I have the CEO of the foundation who is going to speak to us. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Sis Sophie. Good
How?
to see you again. For the whole year, Sis Sophie, we will finish it on the 31st of December.
Thank you so much. Let's talk about the visit. I can see the boys. They've just arrived here. And I think if Tulo can just pen, and you see the boys have arrived, and they are here to sing for the former president. Can you tell us whose brainchild is this?
It was actually quite inspiring, Sis Sophie, because it's the boys' own brainchild to say, whilst they are touring Johannesburg, they would like to make a visit to President and sing for him one or two items, but in particular a happy birthday song.
Okay, I'll come to you. Can you just wait here? We're going to talk about the Zambia trip. I just want to go and speak to the boys here. I can see... What's your name and why are you here?
My name is Wade. I'm here to perform for Mr. former President Mbeki. Thank you for having us.
And you?
My name is Rohan, and I'm happy to be here so that I can see the old president.
The old president. And you?
My name is Kaunda. I'm happy to be here so I can celebrate his 80th birthday.
And you?
My name is Lusika, and I'm very glad to be here so I can perform to the ex-president.
My name is Ethan Toy, and I'm also very excited to perform here for the ex-president.
You didn't sleep last night, I'm sure.
My name is Luke Capers. Thank you for having me. I'm very privileged to be performing for Mr. Mbeki for his 80th birthday.
And you too?
My name is Kaklia Khumam, and I'm here to perform for the ex-president, ma'am, and I'm happy to be here.
And you too?
My name is Kumo Tubani. Happy to perform for such an icon of a man. Thank you for having us.
I'm William Lingenfeld, and I'm very looking forward to the experience.
My name is Nicholas, and I'm really excited to be here to perform.
My name is Amkhelo, and I'm proud to perform for the ex-president.
I'm Samuel Cunningham, and I'm happy to perform here for the ex-president.
My name is Tando Ndlovu, and I'm honored to perform for the ex-president.
My name is Günther de Bruyn, and I'm honored to perform for the ex-president.
My name is Matthew White, and I'm very happy to perform for the ex-president.
There you have it. Desiree, the young boys are here. They are going to perform for the former President Thabo Mbeki. They are quite excited, and I think we'll bring you the song as soon as the president, the former president, has joined the choir. But let's continue. The other important issue is that the former president will be traveling to Lusaka to deliver Kenneth Kaunda Inaugural Lecture. How important is this lecture?
Correct, Sophie. For 3 days, the KK Kaunda family and the KK Kaunda Institute is setting up the KK Kaunda Institute to memorialize the life and times of Kenneth Kaunda. So on Thursday, the 30th, they have asked President Mbeki to deliver the inaugural lecture, which I think all of us as South Africans, and in particular people in the SADC region, will understand how important KK has been to the liberation struggle in our region and in South Africa in particular, him having been our host for almost 30 years during the days of exile.
What will the lecture look at, or the content thereof, the message thereof?
Essentially, the importance of leadership and the importance of the integrated leadership in the region. And as you can imagine, what has happened, essentially, most of the countries have retreated back into national focus. But I think it's important to learn from the times of Kaunda, the times of Nyerere, where this region was seen as one. And we're making some examples of when there's a particular issue in another country that is not going well, it was possible for people like Kenneth Kaunda to say, no, you are out of step. These are the things that we need to look at, because they have looked at this region as an integrated region.
8 years, but he is still soldiering on. What's on the pipeline before end of the year in terms of his commitment to the development of Africa?
As you can understand, Sophie, we are quite heavily involved now in a number of activities within the ANC here at home, within the issues of economic development. Next month, we will be traveling to Tanzania, once again on a similar occasion, to attend activities of Ben Mkhapa's institute in Tanzania. But the work that President Mbeki is undertaking in the continent is ongoing. We will be hosting, not in the too distant future, the various factions of the Ethiopian groupings that in terms of looking at the road to peace in Ethiopia. But as you know, President Mbeki still continues with his work in the Horn of Africa, so it doesn't stop.
Thank you so much, sir. That was the CEO of Thabo Mbeki Foundation talking to us about what President Thabo Mbeki is up to in terms of his work on the continent. And we'll definitely bring you the activities as soon as they start here. Back to you, Desiree.
Sophie, please make sure to bring us that live performance. I'm sure South Africans would like to witness that beautiful moment. Sophie Mokoena there for you, the international news editor, talking to us about the inaugural lecture about former Zambian President Kenneth Kaunda.